Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I hope you had a great day so far. I want to present our next speaker. He's someone who brings both entrepreneurial spirit and deep expertise to the world of software quality. Sammy, Managing Director of Imbus Canada Corporation and founding board member of TMMI America. Sammy, we're so glad that you're here. In his talk, Shaping the Future of Software Testing, Innovation and its Impact, Sammy will explore the trends transforming the industry and what they mean for today's quality engineering professionals. Sammy, the stage is yours. We can't wait for your presentation, and thank you for being part of the A4Q Testing Summit today.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you for the invitation and also for the lovely introduction about me. And welcome everyone. As she said, my name is Sammy Kolluru, and today I'm going to explore the future trends. And also, we are focusing on the business aspect. What could it impact? What kind of impact can it have on the small to medium scale organizations? Okay, so today's topic is going to be shaping the future of software testing. Um, okay, I believe this slide is on. Let me get through the next one. So I don't have to go through all my introduction, which is already done. I'm going to talk about the future. As we know, software quality and testing, they play a very important role in the software development lifecycle. Quality software not only avoids the business from becoming a nightmare headline in the news. You might have heard in the past about some organizations having one of the low quality software released to the production and making tons of unwanted news. Not only it avoids those type of unwanted news, also it will help organizations save money and time. As we know, quality engineering also plays a vital role in ensuring that your customer will have a pleasant experience using your top-notch quality software. Um, so let's explore the future trends. As we know, the software testing industry is undergoing significant changes due to evolving technologies, customers' expectation, and also market demand. For software industries, I think the following trends, what I'm going to show in a minute, would particularly be more impactful. The first trend would be test automation. Test automation has been core, essential task of software testing, especially with the introduction of agile, but it is becoming more essential, especially in agile development, even also the sequential model like waterfall, especially if you want to automate the repetitive task. When it comes to business, um, affordable automation tools such as Selenium, which is open source, and also Robot Framework, again another open source, they are becoming more accessible, allowing small businesses to keep up with the rapid deployment cycle without increasing any headcount significantly. So automation, it is going to play a very significant role. The next trend, I believe, could be, I think other speaker also might have talked already, is adoption of AI and the machine language in testing. AI driven tools are increasingly automating test case generation, data creation, defect predictions, and also optimizing your test. So especially for small businesses, AI powered solutions can reduce cost and also improve accuracy for small teams by identifying issues much faster, and also by automating any repetitive task. So AI, it is going to be a new trend, and it's going to be an ongoing trend, especially within the software testing industry. Um, the next one, which is not new, but it's going to be continue to evolve, which is called a shift left. We have learned and practiced a shift left in our when implementing agile best practices. So shift left is being integrated very early in the development cycle, um, especially for small businesses or medium to small businesses. Shift left will catch software issues very early, in turn saving cost and also time. Tools and framework, there are a number of tools available, especially from the agile best practices, such as test-driven development or behavior-driven development, they can be very, very crucial here. The next important trend, I believe, would be rise of no-code testing platform, right? The platform that allows non-technical users to create and manage test. Remember, the software that we are developing and testing, it is ultimately tested by the non-technical users, the customers, right? Because they want to solve their business problems. So no code automation will help such non-technical users to create any user-based scenarios. When it comes to impact on the businesses, um, this no-code automation platform will reduce the need for specialized testing skills uh, and enabling broader team participation, especially the business representatives, customer representatives, and also someone from marketing and sale who do not have technical uh, understanding of the platform, how it works behind the scene, but they would enable how the user interact with the product. Um, so no code automation is going to be it will be a continuous evolving, and also it will be the new trend along with the AI. um, Other trend I believe is the increased focus on user experience, which goes again with the no code automation, where you want the non-technical users to able to automate the product. And also the user experience testing will expand, including usability, accessibility. So especially for businesses, user experience testing can help deliver inclusive and also more user-friendly applications. So these are the top 5 trend I think will continue to evolve. Some of them are already in place for a number of years, and some of them are maybe new introduction, but they will either way, they will continue to evolve. They will have a great impact for the businesses that supports software development and testing. Okay, now next question would be, how can business prepare their team with all the new trends in software testing? Let's explore what businesses can do. So there are a number of roles that are evolving, especially in the software testing. The first role would be shift from the manual testing to the automation. Again, in agile the product development, this has been ongoing trend, but this will continue to evolve, where manual testings are expected to do some type of automation, especially with the no code and also AI assisted automation, and also availability of those tools. As just mentioned, some of the open source tools. So traditional manual testing roles are decreasing as organizations adopt automation for the repetitive test, right? Especially with the the open source software and the no code platforms. Testers are now expected to write and maintain some level of automated test scripts, often requiring very basic programming knowledges, especially if you're using the say Selenium or Open the robot framework. You might need a minimal programming language to understand how to write a script and how to maintain them. So manual testing will be evolved into automation, and the next trend would be the hybrid roles, right? Um, the roles such as software development, engineering, test are on rise. We are not just quality assurance or software testing, we are a development engineers in the testing role. This blends both development and also testing expertise. Now, testers are becoming, quality engineers. They are contributing throughout the development cycle. So the trend of evolving the role into a development engineer or software development engineer in test will continue to rise, even with the introduction of AI. Um, Other important skill, I would say, would be the specialized testing. Roles in performance testing, security testing, user experience testing, they are growing due to the focus on scalability, cyber security, and also some of the user-centric designs. Right? Um, Again, we talked about this already. introduction of AI and the machine language, the rise of AI testing roles will be significant for next decade at least. New roles evolving. They involve leveraging, AI for predictive analysis, for automated test creation, automated data, and also to prioritize a test based on the user behavior. Testers need skills to interpret and act on these insights from testing data analytics that is already been existing with the AI tools. So the AI will play a very, very significant role. And also, along with AI, the domain knowledge, that is also very, very important. Testers are required to have not only the automation and also using AI assisted testing, and also they are required to have industry specific knowledges, especially finance domain or healthcare domain, to ensure that domain relevant quality assurance are achieved. So domain knowledge will be very, very significant, along with the accreditation. Accreditation for not only organizations and also for professionals. Customers are increasingly looking for high quality software that provides greater user experience. So test organizations are expected to have industry specific standards such as TMMI assessments for organizations to ensure that they achieve certain level of the test the maturity, and also the ISTQB certifications for individuals to ensure that industry standard relevant quality assurance have been achieved. So these are the top 5 roles, along with the some kind of a certification for the organizations and also for the individuals will have a very significant impact for the test resources within the organizations. Now, what else will happen? Now, if we talk about the company the challenges that a company face, right? Can quality assurance save a company? Let's see if we can explore that. Now, if the companies are facing significant quality challenges, right? Especially today. I think there are some of the biggest challenges company face when incorporating quality is the number one would be the actual acknowledging that it is important part in the development process, right? Also believing that software testing done during development process is just enough to meet customer expectations has been very challenging. Another challenge, I think, is this perception that you don't need to discuss any quality agenda until your product is ready for testing. I know agile development addressed that problem where the quality agenda has not been discussed, but still it is a challenge with organizations to accept testing at the very early cycle because they believe that it could be a bottleneck, it could add more cost to the product. Also, there is this perception that once you incorporate quality agenda, quality discussions, it can slow down everything, right? And also they believe organizations might believe that this process could become very expensive and also it could become very time consuming, right? But that is really not true. Initially the process could be challenging, it could be expensive, but in the long run, incorporating quality the processes such as TMMI model, which has been tried and tested model, will ensure predictable software delivery to the market at a low cost and also at the high quality. Okay, I'm a little too quick. So let's see what priorities can a software quality can help company from setback, right? Um, in its broadest context, software quality is a systematic effort by businesses to ensure that the product satisfies their users' need, right? It meets customers' expectation and is also produced continuously with no defect, right? There was a publication. This was some time ago, but it's still very relevant. Publication is Software Metrics in Practice. There was a fund analysis that was performed on software defects. Um, According to this report, the cost for resolving software defects in each stages of the development cycle vary significantly, which we already know from the practice from a sequential model and also agile. But now let's put some numbers to it and see what significant difference will it make at resolving defects at different stages. Again, these numbers which I have on the screen, they may not be relevant to the exact number to the today's development process, because those numbers always significantly change, but the idea is very similar, right? For example, the cost of resolving defects during the analysis stage, during the design stage, which is very early stage, it is estimated to be about $250 per defect. That involves resources and the hardware and software resources, licenses, and everything else that goes with it. Also, during development stage, which is still early in the cycle, the same defect could cost around $500. Again, as I said, these numbers may not represent what today's environment, today's development process could be, but they do tell you a story, right? How much impact each stages would have when it comes to the money. Um, During internal testing, the same defect, they could cost anywhere between $1,000 to $3,000, right, depending on what level of testing you're performing. But these costs are already included in the project, right? But the same defect, if it goes to the production, if your customer finds them, this could cost over $12,000, which is significantly high. And also, you may not have already predicted within when you did the estimation for the development process, right? As a software company, you wish to keep your development cost low and also compete globally with your competitors. Not only quality engineers will help keep the development cost low, also it will help to safeguard companies' branding and also image, right? Organizations that implement a TMMI model, the maturity model, will help keep quality in check and also improve customer expectations. Importantly, it will also help to avoid any nightmare headlines and also any late night scramble, especially during the release of the software to the production. Right. So we have to prioritize why it is important to test very early, to obviously to keep the cost low, and also to have that customer experience, improved customer experience, and also predictable delivery. Right. Okay, now let's talk about, let's put ourselves in predicting the future. What can we predict for next 10 years, right? There are a number of things, as we know, the software industries are undergoing substantial transformations, right? Over the next decade, shaped by the advancements in the technology, in the practices, evolving business needs, and changing the customer's experience and expectations. Uh, these are my key predictions. Again, these are not exact predictions. I believe, with my experience, I believe this could make some impact. Let's explore them. The first prediction, I believe, would be the AI and the EML, the artificial intelligence and the machine language. They become very central to testing. Automating complex tasks such as test case generation, defect prediction, and root cause analysis will be aided by AI and ML. And next prediction, I believe, would be automation testing tools will use AI to design, execute, and analyze tests with minimal human interventions. Next prediction would be with the increasing cyber threats and the data protection laws such as GDPR, security and privacy testing will become critical focus. Right? And the next prediction I have would be accessibility testing will become priority. driven by the legal requirements, and also focus on the inclusivity. Accessible testing will play a significant role. And finally, crowd testing, which has been championed by some of the big organizations such as Google. They enforce and promote crowd testing, but they will continue to grow. They will enable companies to test their product in the real world conditions with a diverse set of users, right? So these are my top, I would say, 5 predictions for next 5 years, right? Okay, now let's talk about the priorities. What can organizations do in order to keep up with the current trends? Okay, one, when considering evaluating your readiness, always test from a user's perspective. Use live examples as much as possible. Right, that way you can simulate how your customers will interact with the software, and using the AI for predictive analysis, you can ensure that those experience has been implemented within your testing. So to implement and use as much live examples as possible, so you can simulate as if you're you will be a real customer or your real end users, right? And investing in performance, it will be very crucial, especially for organizations, since today's softwares are becoming more complex, and your customers demand nothing but high performing softwares. So make sure that performance, investment in performance and scalability has been prioritized, because that will have a significant impact on the customer's experience. Other priority I would say would be testing for accessibility, right? That is more approachable and also easy to navigate sites, especially from a customer's point of view, could resolve some of the most common user issues. So accessibility will, as I said in the previous topic slide, that accessibility will have a key role in the future of testing, but prioritizing them for the organizations will be very, very crucial. And also getting in the habit of testing your product as early and also as often as possible, and incorporating automated continuous integrations, delivery as integration and the delivery as found to be very beneficial in releasing a software product, to avoid those nightmare deadlines that I've been talking about. And finally, investing in quality assessments and also using the industry standards such as TMMI for organizations and also ISTQB for individuals will be very, very important to upskill your resources, the quality testing resources. And finally, encourage the test culture, right? Become quality advocate to promote quality culture within your organizations. Okay, these are, I believe, would be a top priority, especially for your organizations. Now, very quickly, you know, uh, we know AI, as I mentioned earlier too, AI will have a significant important. AI will aid in testing. That is one of the key. So I'm going to focus on that for now, because that is one of the key development for next decade or so. AI-powered testing will play a very, very significant role, especially increasing complexity in the software will ensure the AI automated testing has performed. Growing volume of software applications has been very, very crucial. So AI powered testing will have a very big role to play in the future, along with the required pace of software development and testing, especially with the introduction of agile and aided by the AI, will ensure that your products are developed at a very faster pace, as well as tested at the very faster pace, so that it will be available to your customer in very short amount of time. And also, along with the faster phase, there is a increased pressure to reduce the time to market. So AI testing will play a very significant role in bringing the product to the market at a very small cycle. Adoption of DevOps will practices will ensure that AI-powered testing will be implemented along with the test automation. Test automation, even though I did mention test automation plays a significant role, but they come at very high cost. Increased maintenance and increased scripting uh, um, will put more burden to the test automation. So AI testing would help aid the test automation by predicting some of the test scripts and also prioritizing those tests. Exploratory testing is beneficial. We have been practicing that with the agile development, but still it costs money. Still it needs money. It is very time sensitive. So AI powered testing, I think, will still play a very significant role even with the exploratory testing. Um, AI, introducing AI into the product will also bring its own challenges, right? Especially if you are using AI to do predictive analysis and to predicting the type of data and the behavior, it requires AI driven solutions. So as I've been talking through this whole session, AI will have a very significant impact in the future. Okay. Um, So what is TMMI doing at this time then with regards to AI and TMMI? TMMI did one survey a little while ago to understand if the businesses are using AI-driven solutions or if they're using the AI-based testing, right? So 13% of those surveyed has positively responded to the question that they are testing AI-based systems, and also they are using the TMMI model to ensure that those AI-based systems has been tested as per the maturity levels. And 15% of those surveyed has positively agreed that AI systems has been tested, but they are not using the TMMI based models. And 72% of those surveyed has negatively responded that they are not involved in any of those AI based testing. That means for TMMI, there is a very big role to play. If you look at the gap there is of AI based systems and not using TMMI, there are more than 87% of them are not using TMMI at this time. So TMMI has a very big role in implementing not only AI-based testing and also using the TMMI model. So they have differentiated um, what the AI-based testing and also how can AI can help in testing, right? If you're testing AI-based systems, typically you're looking at uh, the AI-based software itself is of good quality. You're testing for any algorithms, uh, various data types, models, and integrations, and also any bias, any fairness, right? If you're using AI in testing, here you're leveraging AI platform to improve your efficiency and also effectiveness of your testing. And also you can use AI for estimation, predictions, automating your design, and also more intelligent software execution, and also using AI to prioritize your high risk areas, right? So very quickly, if you look at the TMMI model, TMMI as up to 5 stages. So implementing AI for these 5 stages is under work in progress, especially if your organizations who have some kind of quality and you want to bring TMMI model into it, there's a time limit, right? There's no short-term solutions. It's going to be a long-term plan, but the benefits, initially the efforts and the cost would be high, but when you're looking at the benefits, you're looking at the long term. For example, if you're an organization that barely has any type of software testing organizations or implementations, uh, give it a 9 months or so to positively see any changes using the TMI model. But once you have implemented the level 2, which is the manage, which you have some type of a testing policy and strategy and the planning involved, From there, it will become much more easy for the organizations to adapt rest of the levels of the TMM maturity, such as, let's say, test organizations, which is at level 3. It could take up to 6 months, which is reduced cycle. Likewise, if you want, for the organization that has already implemented the test organizations and trainings and non-functional testing, for them, implementing the measured and also optimizing the test will become much more easier and much more shorter cycle. Right? So TMMI and AI, they are working in terms of bringing the AI and the quality maturity. Okay, so very quickly. For small businesses, if you are looking at improving the quality, pay close attention to these 4 areas. Quality engineers and quality culture should be implemented. That means promote quality culture, and also use some type of maturity model, such as TMMI. The number of the maturity model available, but keep an close attention to the TMMI model, and also ensure that your resources, your quality resources, are upgrading their skills using the certifications such as ISTQB, which is one of the most popular one, and also have somebody who's responsible for those quality agenda in your organization, somebody who's called a torch bearer for the quality agenda. Okay, and also ensure delivering the product on time will be very, very crucial. I think I'm just about time. Okay.
Sammy, thank you so much for that interesting presentation. Software testing, and especially in the context of AI, is such a big topic right now.
Yes.
So, yeah, especially when it comes to AI, I think that's the first question that we want to tackle. What advice would you give young professionals that want to build a career in software testing or quality assurance? And maybe we can also focus a little bit on the AI topic, because you talked about that, because I think that's going to be a big thing for the next generation.
For sure, yes. I know today's professional with some kind of technical and analytical skills, they can pursue a career in quality engineering, right? It's an opportunity for those engineers to play a vital role in the software development. So for young professionals, I would say career in quality engineering will provide professionals for those professionals with an opportunity to have an immediate impact on the software. They can play with the new emerging trends, and you talked about AI. So they will help AI understand what the user might and might not do, right? This will ensure that your customers will have pleasant experience using your software. For young professionals, I would say quality engineering is a great career, especially if you're passionate about quality, and also if you want to help your team stay on track. Right, there is a tremendous opportunity for everyone involved in your company. You get lots of exposures, not only in your product, and also with all the emerging trends in various areas. And the AI, keep in mind, AI will play a significant role, and you get those opportunity to train and develop an AI based on the predictive analysis. Right?
Yeah, we'll see where it goes. I think we can only predict.
Right.
But coming more to present day, how it is at the moment. So high quality software is a big topic. Obviously, you can probably name a million examples, but do you have one where high quality software played a key role in a company's success that you
Sure.
experienced?
Yeah. More than I experience, yes, we all have some kind of success story when it comes to high quality software. Let me try to use some generic ones so we all can understand if we know those companies, right? As we know, high quality software can dramatically influence a company's success by improving the customer satisfaction, operations efficiency, and also their reputation, right? Some of the I have my own experience, and also the some of the customers that I deal with. Let's talk about some success stories that we all know. Amazon, right? Amazon's focusing on delivering a seamless bug-free experience has been very pivotal for their e-commerce dominance. right? They have improved customer retention. They have improved their customer loyalty, especially during the the Black Friday sale.
Mhm.
They have increased the scalability to handle over 1 million. So that shows improved the quality reputations for for Amazon, right? And also
Yeah.
during COVID, we all know some of the organizations such as Zoom, Google, Microsoft Team, they have become a lifeline, right?
Mhm.
Because of its reliability, because of its simplicity, that helped to increase rapidly, at the same time maintaining the quality, right? There are a number of experience, and also even with my customer that we do consulting and training, especially one of the top 5 banks in Canada, which is RBC Bank. We work with those organizations to ensure their product, that banking software, will meet their customers expectations, all the way from user experience, data security, and also the quick response, the performance of the product. So quality, having a high quality will for sure help organizations to stay afloat in this today's environment. Adapting new technology at the same time maintaining the high quality will continue to play a significant role.
Yeah, I think customers don't really appreciate what happens behind the scenes, but
Yeah,
very interesting
yeah.
to get those insights from you. Sammy, thank you so much for being here today. For everyone watching, please don't forget to vote for Sammy on our A4Q Testing Summit side. And Sammy, I think this was such a great contribution. We can't thank you enough for being part of the summit today. And hopefully we'll see each other next year. And
Awesome.
you'll
Yeah.
continue to share your insights with us.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And this has been a wonderful opportunity for me to share my experience and my thoughts. And I think your audience I believe, will enjoy my sessions.
Thank you so much,
All
Sammy.
right. Have a good day, and all the success for you.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye.
Software testers. Move beyond theory and master testing with the AI-powered ISTQB add-on practical tester by A4Q program. The ISTQB add-on practical tester by A4Q equips you with the theoretical skills and practical competence to truly excel. Learn how to apply black box testing like a pro. Estimate accurately, write flawless defect reports, and catch issues early. The ISTQB add-on practical tester by A4Q complements your ISTQB certification by turning knowledge into powerful action. Visit our websites and find out more information.